This year is about to end. CLAT 2026 done. ALET 2026 done. और आप उन स्टूडेंट्स में से हैं जिनका दोनों ही एग्जाम अच्छे नहीं गए और you are not that satisfied with the outcome. The next exam that you must be targeting is SLAT 2026, and this video is just about that. Today we have someone really special with us. Over to you.
Hello to everyone watching this. I am Tisha Kumar. I'm a final year student at Symbiosis Law School, Pune.
So Tisha, in this video, we will be discussing everything that you need to know about SLAT 2026, and जो आपका मायूस मन है वो अब सही हो जाएगा after knowing that why Symbiosis is worth it. Now Tisha is in final year, as she rightly pointed out. So she is the correct and the most righteous person to tell you कि क्या Symbiosis worth it है या नहीं. So चलिए start करते हैं Tisha. So the first question is, tell us about your journey. आपने CLAT भी दिया होगा, आपने ALET भी दिया होगा, and then finally आपने SLAT दिया. So how was your journey?
So if I talk about my journey, it started in 2021 when I appeared for CLAT as well as ALET. And to be honest, I was so unclear. I was so confused which college to choose. And my confidence kept swinging between ALET, CLAT, SLAT and other law entrance exams. Now the thing is, when I was... then I used to think that maybe getting into NLU is the goal. But actually the goal is to become a good lawyer. So getting into an NLU is neither the end nor, your dream doesn't stop if you don't get into an NLU. So I know that the CLAT result is out and, people have received their ranks and maybe it's their desired ranks, maybe it is not. So when I was there, I appeared for SLAT and then I received my rank. I got into Symbiosis and today I'm so grateful that I got into that college. It is such an amazing place to grow professionally, academically, personally, with, one of the best place if you want to kickstart your legal journey. We have the best, mooting culture across India, not just across India. We have, students and faculty from across the world. So yes, it is.
So basically for those students jinka, the target, which is not, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but jinka target sirf NLU hota hai and jab wo fulfill nahi ho pata, this is something that you can consider. Right? So this is like the very third option that you should always stick on, like you did in your case, SLAT. So now that you're here, you've spent almost 5 years, about to end. The whole cycle is about to end and you'll be going in a new chapter now. So was it worth it?
Yes, so it was totally worth it. I'll tell you why. So when people talk about NLUs or getting into NLUs, it is mostly because of the opportunities that you get there. That is the sole reason. Maybe for somebody it is placements, and for other people, it is that curriculum, that competitive environment that you get. Now, if you're getting the same things, and sometimes it's even better compared to some of the NLUs, the placements and the opportunities, be it mooting, be it, semester exchange programs or academic, research-oriented things. So if you're getting something equally good, an environment that is equally competitive and will, allow you to grow. So why not choose that college as well? Like, consider that. So a lot of people have that preconceived notion that if I'm not getting into an NLU, I'm a failure. It's not so. If you're getting into any good college in India, be it Symbiosis or any other private college, you are going to get good opportunities there as well.
Right, correct. And I think since you have mentioned जो academic rigor एक बच्चा चाहता है NLUs में से, equally good वो जो है दूसरी private universities भी offer करती है. And at LPT, you can always seek our guidance. We are here to help you to even pinpoint the universities that you must target next after NLUs. But इसमें हम सिर्फ Symbiosis की बात करेंगे. So Tisha, tell me, have you coming to Symbiosis, जब आप Symbiosis आ गए, 1 साल हो गया, 2 साल हुआ, you tried connecting with those students जो NLUs में हैं, and did you then, did a match the following thing, tick box, yes, I also have this. Did you do that?
Yes, obviously I did. So I had a lot of friends that I made in law prep, and some of them went to NLU, some of went to Symbiosis, Jindal and so many other universities. So like a normal that everybody has that human tendency to compare. So,
true.
When I usually talk to friends who are in NLUs, so one of my friend went to an NLU. and I was having a normal conversation, and I asked him like, how is college going on? It's really tiring and stressful at times. And he was like, no, what are you talking about? My college is not at all tiring and stressful.
Okay.
And then he told me that this conversation I had with him when we were in third year.
Okay.
And he had 5 subjects in that semester. I had 10 subjects. So if you compare, some of the NLUs with some private colleges, you have, more rigorous curriculum. Now, that time I was like, oh no, I have to study more. But today, when I compare both of us, I have studied more subjects than him, be it in corporate, be it in, other areas of law. And I'm so thankful I got the opportunity to do it.
You have to be far-sighted in this,
Yes.
right? At that time, it feels like, oh, they are getting to study less.
Yes.
But no, you have to see the more, the merrier.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
This way, you can actually, by the end of your final year, since you have studied almost every subject, you have a better clarity to choose and pick even the career, or even to, if someone asks you what is your favorite subject, you can tell them कि हाँ 10 में से मेरे ये 2-3 है, rather than saying 5 में से 2 है. It
Exactly.
makes a difference, right? I think we also need to discuss that, like we were discussing this off camera also regarding the internships and the placement part, right? Because students are actually interested more towards that. So I think the same, how is it in Symbiosis?
So if I tell you about it, so the thing is, when you are doing internship, you meet so many people from different colleges. And recently I met so many people. So when I was discussing the placements, I was a little shocked. They were very happy that, they got like 10 people placed this year. And I was like, 10? So they were like, yeah, 10. They thought that it was a good number. Whereas I was like, oh, because Symbiosis has such good placements that, a good number, a good percentage of the batch gets placed. And if not placed, they go for masters, to such good universities ahead. And then talking about internships, you get a lot of opportunities. And so this is a very common notion. When you go to intern somewhere, the associates or the senior associates usually ask you before allotting your work which college you're from. And then when you say Symbiosis, the response is always so good that you feel confident that yes, I'm coming from this college
place.
and I feel confident.
It holds equal amount of value, we can say that. It would be right to say that. So yes, academic rigor, it's just not कि सिर्फ NLUs में ही होता है. Universities nowadays equal amount of importance they give to academic rigor, and again extracurriculars as well. We know Symbiosis for its fest, and you rightly said at the starting the mooting culture. So this another video we covered last year also. She was telling us about how the mooting culture was similar, and the same mooting culture when we interviewed NLS students in Bangalore this year, it was almost similar. Like you get mentors, everything like that. So you could just share a light on that as well.
So if I talk about the mooting culture, so I myself have participated in national as well as international moot courts, and I've won a lot of awards. Now it is because the mooting culture was so positive and productive in my college. Everyone is equal compared to other colleges where not everybody gets the chance. You have to be in a certain cell or a committee to get that moot. Whereas at Symbiosis, if you have participated in the internal moot qualifiers round, you are eligible to participate in any competition, and there is no bias. It is completely based on your skills. So yes, that is a very good part of Symbiosis and about Symbiosis. And if you're talking about extracurriculars and co-curriculars, the kind of opportunities that you get at Symbiosis, you don't get them at other colleges. I'll tell you why. This year I was selected to represent my country at a global platform, and I received a scholarship from a German body to spend 5 months in Germany. And that was a fully funded opportunity. Now if you talk about some other NLUs or some other colleges, they don't have such opportunities which Symbiosis is providing you with. So I am very happy with this college, especially when I've spent like 5 years there.
Right.
So yes.
Yeah, so basically I've seen an in and out everything about Symbiosis.
Yes.
Now coming to the main point, the entry gate, which is this SLAT exam. So it is coming, it's around the corner. In a few days the exam would be there. So if now that it's almost 5 years, but if there's any particular strategy that you would ask the upcoming aspirants, what would it be?
So first of all, I would ask everybody to not perceive this exam as a compromise, rather a choice.
Right.
So that
So
is
rightly said.
yes, that is like one big thing, when you mentally feel that, okay, I'm appearing for this exam because I didn't get a good rank in CLAT or ALET. It's not like that. It's a separate exam. Now, the difference between CLAT and SLAT is that CLAT is a one-time written exam, whereas SLAT also has a personal interview round. So they're just not seeing, how good you academically, but your communication skills, how you present yourself, and all of those things.
Right.
So that is one thing that differentiates SLAT from CLAT. And now coming to the strategy that I used in the last few days before the exam. So I used to solve as many previous year question papers as I could in a time bound manner. Because it is true that a lot of times when those people are, creating those papers, they use the same questions, and if not the same question, usually the same pattern. So that is very important. Then secondly, my reading speed, I focused on it a lot. So I used to read articles, columns, editorials, and at the least amount of time possible, so that my speed improves.
Right.
Then talking about general knowledge and current affairs, I would suggest that you don't run behind more and new information. Rather, you revise and brush up of what you have already studied. So I used to get those CLAT Express magazines from Law Prep, and I used to highlight the important parts. And then before exam, I just brushed
Right.
on those topics. And then subjects which are core concept subjects like logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, same for them, just brush up on what you have already studied, what you have already practiced, rather than trying something new. And breaking your confidence. You should focus on revising the concepts.
Right, so academically it's sorted because
Yes.
you have already prepared for CLAT, you have already
Yes.
prepared for ALET. But when it comes to the paper pattern, so students were sitting for 2 hours. Here they're sitting just for an hour. Now, good thing is 60 minutes, 60 questions, and no negative marking. But is there any, you can say something involved that I have to be extra careful of? Like just how you mentioned कि इंग्लिश में you have to enhance your speed. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्लाइट में आप ज़्यादा टाइम ले रहे थे और इसमें अब ये भी है कि इसमें नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस भी कम है लेकिन टाइम भी कम है. सो एनी स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर दैट टाइम थिंग?
Yes, so the thing is that CLAT जो टेस्ट करता है that's a different thing. And SLAT जो टेस्ट कर रहा है it's completely different. SLAT is testing your accuracy and speed together. So they want a strategy. They want to test your strategy also, how well you strategize when the paper is in front of your eyes. So इस चीज़ के लिए I would suggest that when you're approaching the question paper, you start with sections which you are confident about. You know that you will, utilize less time. That can be done in, less time, and you can properly manage your time. And then go to sections where the answer is either like you know it or you do not know it. For example, general knowledge and current affairs.
Right.
So you don't have to read that entire paragraph to come to the answer. You'll just read the question and it's, either
Right.
yes or no.
So at least you're free from one
Free-
section.
Yeah, free from at least those sections that you are confident about, and then these basic sections. And then you approach sections which you feel, are little tougher for you, like maybe analytical reasoning or logical reasoning. And then you can give your time there. So I think this strategy works best to slowly, segment the
Right.
paper.
Basically,
and approach
yeah,
it.
using this to using the elimination trick to segment the
Yes.
paper and then approach the paper accordingly. So proper time management is required.
Yes.
Okay, so Tisha, a final piece of advice to all those SLAT 2026 aspirants.
So I would say that be confident. That is the most important thing. If you're confident, I don't think that anything or any result can do anything wrong to you. And best of luck for SLAT. And just remember that if you're not getting into an NLU, it's not the end of your career. It's just the beginning. It's your college matters, but you have other options. India has such wonderful and excellent colleges.
Right.
So you have options.
All right, Tisha, this was lovely talking to you and to you all. If you still have any query, any doubts, feel free to comment down below. Thank you.
Thank you so much.